At the dawn of the 20th century, Japanese art faced a new challenge: how to express the spirit of Japan in a rapidly modernizing world. Yokoyama Taikan sought not to reproduce nature, but to reveal its living essence, what he called Kien Seido, the life breath that moves through all things. His masterpiece, Autumn Leaves, stands as a radiant embodiment of that search. Where Hiroshige captured the visible world through line and rhythm, Taikan dissolved the line completely, allowing color, air, and light to merge into one living moment. There are no people here, only the quiet pulse of nature itself. Wind shifting, light trembling, leaves falling into silence. It is not a scene to be seen, but a soul to be felt. The inner landscape of modern Japan. When Taikan created Autumn Leaves, Japan stood at a crossroads between the inherited elegance of yamato-e, traditional Japanese painting, and the rising force of Western realism. Rather than choosing one path, Taikan sought harmony. He rejected both the rigid outlines of traditional painting and the optical precision of Western art, searching instead for something in between, a vision formed by air, atmosphere, and emotion. This became the foundation of Nihonga, a new kind of Japanese painting rooted in tradition, yet reaching toward the modern. Taikan's brush no longer separated objects from space. He let one dissolve into the other, capturing the invisible rhythm that connects them. And in Autumn Leaves, that rhythm takes its most dazzling form. Among all of Taikan's works, Autumn Leaves is perhaps his most magnificent. Across the two folding screens, the left side bursts with a cascade of crimson foliage, while the right opens into a serene stream, misted with platinum dust and touched by the flight of a single wagtail. The background, a deep blue ground brushed with silver and platinum, shimmers like light across rippling water. Against this ethereal space, a powerful trunk stretches upward, its branches alive with thousands of red leaves. At first glance, the brilliance of the red commands attention. Yet within that red lies quiet complexity. Taikan had originally intended to paint the leaves in ink and gold pigment, but during a stay in Kyoto, he discovered a rare, luminous vermilion. It changed everything. The work became a symphony of color. Look closely. Though the leaves share the same stylized form, each one differs in hue. Vermilion deepened by burning, flecks of yellow, hints of green, together creating a living tapestry of autumn's transformation. This harmony of precision and abstraction reveals Taikan's deep study of the Rimpa school. The graceful patterning of waves, the rhythmic repetition of leaves, and the soft gradations of the trunk, painted using tarashikomi, the Rimpa technique of blending ink and pigment to create flowing stains, all evoke an ornate yet meditative beauty. It is a work of decoration and philosophy at once, where surface brilliance becomes a path toward spiritual depth. Beneath its rich surface lies Taikan's great technical innovation, Mōrō-tai, the hazy style, developed with Hishida Shunso. Here, clear outlines disappear, replaced by soft air and light. Look again at the water and mist. There are no boundaries, only transitions. Color fades into light. Light melts into air. It is as though everything shares the same living pulse. Critics of his time called the style blurred or formless, but in that very formlessness lies the essence of impermanence, the beauty of things that cannot be fixed. In Japanese aesthetics, autumn is not merely a season. It is the awareness that beauty and loss are one, mono no awale. In Autumn Leaves, this emotion becomes vision. Each leaf, adrift upon water, echoes the passage of time, the fading of tradition, and yet, the quiet persistence of life. There is no horizon, no sky, no human figure, only the endless movement of color and air. At first, we simply look at the scene, the drifting leaves, the quiet water, the soft light. But as we keep looking, something changes. The stillness begins to echo inside us. We are no longer just observing nature. We are feeling our own sense of time, our own passing, our own quietness. We begin by looking outward, but soon we find ourselves looking inward. Taikan's landscape is no longer external. It is psychological, even spiritual. It draws the viewer inward, inviting not observation, but contemplation. Through that stillness, we witness the transformation of Japanese art itself, from representation to reflection, from the visible to the felt. Through Autumn Leaves, Yokoyama Taikan redefined what it meant to paint Japan. He did not simply depict mountains or temples, but the unseen breath that unites them all. Where Hiroshige's world was drawn in line and rhythm, Taikan's dissolves into air and memory. Where Edo art celebrated the harmony of life and nature, Taikan revealed the quiet pulse within, the landscape of the soul. And in the quiet glow of those autumn leaves, we can still feel that pulse, the living spirit of modern Japan, born from tradition and carried forever by the wind of change.